This is not an iPhone. This is an iPhone. But look closely, they look so similar. Ito po si Vivo V29e. And super natuwa ako sa kanyang design talaga. Like in my review earlier, I was like, wow, this is coming from Vivo? Actually, if you don't know yet, Vivo is the king of designs sa Android. And just like any Vivo phone, Vivo is so confident with the camera on the Vivo V29 series. Even the Vivo V29e na test namin, tuwang-tuwa po yung mga videographer namin. They were blown away with the image quality that they got using the camera on this thing. Okay, without further ado, let us review the camera of the Vivo V29e. Sabihin sa inyo watching Unbox Diaries. Ooh. Now, first things first, kanyang specs. The Vivo V29e has a 64MP dual rear camera setup at the back. Yung isa po is 8 megapixel ultra-wide angle lens. And did you know it has 2 flashes? Yung isa po is LED flash. It looks like this, pero it also has this pretty nice, much more powerful light. The Aura Light Portrait. 2.0 na to, pwede siyang warm at pwede siyang cool light. Yung kanyang selfie camera is 50 megapixel front camera. Now, before I show you the rear camera pictures, I'm actually super excited na ipakita sa inyo agad yung kanyang front 50 megapixel selfie camera. Sobrang confident po niya. This is what you're gonna get with the selfie camera on the Vivo. Si Vivo po yung isa sa mga master of the selfies. I think way back 2016 pa to, no? Their selfies have been top of the class. Nagbabardagulan siya sa other brand, si O. I just think na mas na-master ni Vivo yung selfie prowess niya. And this is what you'll get, no, using this phone. The best thing about the selfie camera is the color and the skin tone. If you look closely sa pictures na nakuha ko dito, this is actually the best looking version of me. Vain, I know, but isn't that the main purpose of the selfie camera? To feed your vanity. Guys, the moment we took pictures with the selfie camera, nag-enjoy po kami. Ang dami po sa mga employees namin ang nag-enjoy using the selfie camera of the Vivo V29e. Although it's not super natural, do not expect na kung ano po yung makita nyo in person, ito po yung itsura nyo kasi enhanced po yung itsura nyo dito. It's gonna have that nice beautification, although pwede mo siyang i-turn off. Kaya kasi very mild yung off na beautification niya. So, it's actually mostly beautification in the selfie camera. Pero kasi nakaka-addict talaga, no? Ito yung parang tipong ma-addict ka sa kaka-picture using the selfie camera. Ang ganda rin ng portrait dito, yung background blur. Meron pa siyang 0.8 sa kanyang selfie camera. Look at that. Ito yung tsura ng wide angle. Ito may tsura ng ultra wide. Guys, mas kita po yung half body ko dito sa ultra wide. So if you wanna show more of your body sa selfie, 0.8 meron po siya. So ito naman yung ating selfie video. And as you can see, okay na okay, di ba? So the thing about the selfie camera, no, yung parang nahirap lagi yung mga cellphone cameras sa studio ko is yung skin tone ko and yung color. But as you can see right here, ito po yung actual color ng skin ko in reality. So nakuha niya. And also, ganito po ka-yellow yung background ko. So, it doesn't make it super blue. Kahit si iPhone, guys, no? Ito po yung tsura ng kay iPhone. Para sa inyo. Ito po yung selfie camera ni... Ay, taba ko dito ah. Yeah, so we're getting this kind of color from the iPhone. So, medyo weird. Pati yung face ko, medyo reddish and things like that. So, and this is the comparison between the two. Tingnan nyo naman kung gano'n pleasing yung itsura ko dito sa Vivo V29e. iPhone po, oh, grabe, man. Ang hirap tingnan. Ang hirap tingnan sa iPhone. So, that's it. That's it. That's the difference. So, if you notice the difference between the two, parang mas wide angle pa nga yung video ko dito sa Vivo 29e compared sa iPhone. By the way, iPhone 13 po yung kinumpare ko dito. They're actually pretty much priced similarly. Kaya ko pa sila kinumpare. Ayun. By the way, yung kanyang video sa selfie is 1080p 30 frames per second. And yung rear naman umabot ng 1080p 60 frames per second. If you actually want a much more powerful camera, you definitely need to upgrade sa Vivo V29. Now moving on sa kanyang rear camera, 64MP. Ito po yung kanyang itsura. We really tested it rigorously sa iba't ibang klaseng sceneries, portraits, landscape, low light, you name it. And this is what we got. Ito po si KM. Oh my God. Ang ganda na makakuha ni KM dito. I assure you, this kind of quality is only available sa mga itong klaseng price na cellphones. Look how natural yung kanyang skin tone is dito. The details coming off from her hair, yung hair sa kanyang braso, yung braces niya, zoom in mo nga. Oh my God, yung ginagawa to. And even yung balbas niya sa lips. Parang ginagawa, Vince! And the dynamic range. The dynamic range, ito talaga nagdala sa kanya. Look at the skies. Look at KM. This image, parang wala nakikita ibang image quality na ganito kaganda under 20k. Absolutely not. And the flowers, yan ang malakas yung dating. And the houses right here, we took some of the houses sa subdivision namin. Grabe, ang lakas ng dating nila, no? And what about the low light shots? Pupunta ka pa sa Vertice, no? We actually went so far, all the way here, para may pakita sa inyo yung picture. Ganda talaga. So yung mga itong shots guys ay hindi po siya in any other phone na na-review ko this year. I know marami ako na-review from other brands na medyo mura. And the thing is, yung kanilang specs na talaga yung kanilang panlaban. Pero in terms of yung camera quality talaga, this is something na hindi mo talaga magagawa ng paraan by just putting more megapixels. You actually need enough research and development, enough expertise throughout the years to be able to achieve this kind of image quality. So kung gusto mo talaga ng magandang image quality, that no doubt na hindi ka talaga madidismaya, definitely go with Vivo. Look at the low light shots right here. Diba? Imposible po yan sa iba. Pero ito, minaman niya lang. I think they're using the same software image processing from the Vivo V29 and they were able to manage to get this kind of quality down at this price. Meron din po siyang ultra-wide, no? Although, siyempre kapag ultra-wide sa low light, medyo mahirapan siya. Pero, yung main camera talaga yung nagdala sa kanya, no? Even in low light, it doesn't break a sweat. Like for example, ito, yung mga building shots at night, it's totally impossible if medyo hindi talaga okay yung camera mo. But this one is making it all possible for you. Bongga yung mga lights sa gabi din, no? Talaga na-highlight sila. And napansin ko, hindi po noisy yung kanyang image sa low light. Look at that. It's very clean. Yung background blur is very nice to look at. Although not perfect, meron pa rin mga issues sa kanya mga edges, no? But up afar, man, grabe. And ito po yung itsura na mayroong aura light portrait compared sa walang aura light portrait. O, diba? So, better exposure sa mukha ni KM. So, if you want a brighter, better exposed image or gusto mas balance yung inyong itsura sa low light, ito po yung kunin nyo. With the aura light portrait, it turned this dull picture, ito naman yung color, yung change siya. From this, mas naging vibrant yung color, pati yung skin niya, mas naging vibrant. Mas okay siya dito. Kaya lang, syempre, kailangan super close ka sa subject mo if you're using the aura light portrait. Kasi if nasa labas ka, no, tapos may mga ilaw pa sa paligid mo, at mas malakas siya kaysa sa aura portrait light mo, kakainin niya lang, no? So parang hindi rin gagana siya. You have to be super close to your subject ng ganyan. I highly suggest na gamitin mo to kapag ka super low light talaga, wala talaga ilaw, no? Ito yung main key light mo. And by the way, napansin din namin na yung kanyang pinaka-white na light, yung pinaka-malakas yung intensity. When going to the warm light, parang medyo humina yung intensity nung kanyang illumination. And that the wider you go, the higher the luminosity, which is why I actually buy daylight lights. Hindi pa ako bumibili ng bicolor para mas malakas yung ilaw. Now, you can actually do a lot with the camera. Even do pro mode with all these settings right here. ISO, shutter speed, white balance control, and even shoot raw pictures. You can actually do so much more with the camera. Meron din siya night mode, no? Ito po yung ginagamit usually kapag low light talaga. Pero mag-wait ka ng few seconds bago siya matatapos pag-picture. And by the way, yung kanyang night mode ay meron din 0.8 sa kanyang rear camera. And you can also use dual video on this thing. And ang ganda ng quality. Using both the rear and selfie camera at the same time. And look at the quality sa mukha ko, no? And the quality even sa rear camera is sobrang okay din. Sarap na pagka nag-unbox ka, no?
Wow, ang ganda naman itong Vivo V29e. Wow.
Okay. Now coming to the rear camera video. Guys, so kanyang rear camera video, 1080p 60 frames per second. Yung kanyang pinaka-max. Pero if you want better stabilization, meron po siyang parang stabilization mode dito na pwede mong i-toggle on and off. Pero magiging 1080p 30 frames per second na lang yung video. Pero if you want a much more gimbal-like movement, you definitely need to turn this on. Ikaw na po bahala mag-decide if this is enough stabilization for you. And that, my friends, is the Vivo V29e. How much is this? 18,999 pesos. May dalawa siyang color. Ito po yung isa. Go check it out right now sa nearest Vivo store near you. And that, my friends, is the Vivo V29e. Great design, great camera. Wala pa ring tatalo. If you want more corny jokes like this one, mag-subscribe ka lang, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my great content. Again, and you're watching Unbox Ladies. Ooh.